This is the reason you don't buy cheap aftermarket badges from China. Just look at it. It's just been 18 months and it's really faded and looks really bad on this car. So I got myself a new badge for the front, and you can obviously see the difference here. Also, you can see that there's a gold paint on the crown of this gripen, and this one is just painted yellow. And also the silver part here looks much better than it was from the factory when this came along. So let's jump right in when I change the front badge on my 2002 Saab 9.5 Aero. Part number for this badge is 12844161. This will obviously depend on which car you have, but also remember that the Saab badge, where it only says Saab, came from 02. Before 02 it said Saab Scania. The best way to remove this is probably to use fishing line. I'm going to use dental floss instead because that's what I had at hand, but fishing line is probably better since it doesn't have this coating on it that's supposed to be good for your teeth. This badge is both glued but also has two notches going into the hood. So now with the dental floss under the emblem, I'm just going to start a sawing motion. You could also use heat, but I've seen this method work fine before. And it's going to be quite a bit of glue to get off. It's about a centimeter thick all the way around. And here you see the drawback of using dental floss. It will actually degrade. Okay, so the first string broke. I'm just going to have to get a new one. I think that the sawing is done. What I'm going to do now is to open the hood, and I'll show you how you can access the badge from underneath. Here at the top part of the hood you will see the big lock, and then there's a hole. And inside the hole you should be able to see, but probably can't because it's too dark, the little notches going from the badge. So now with the glue sawed off, I'm actually going to push from the inside and pull from the outside. By alternating between sawing and pushing from the inside, I was able to get the old badge off in a matter of minutes. So this badge is actually very easy to get off compared to most badges on most cars, simply because we can push from this hole from the inside. Depending on how lucky you were, you might have got a bit of residue left here. But if you remember to pull slowly, you might be able to get almost everything off like I did here. Now I'm going to clean this off with a bit of alcohol. Do you see the difference between the cheap aftermarket badge and the genuine Saab badge? Just 18 months, man. 18 months and it looks like this. Now you might be saying, hey Jonathan, you washed your car too harshly. No, hand wash only, and the strongest thing it's seen is normal alkaline degreaser, nothing else. But the paint has now been cleaned off with alcohol. You might need to use a degreaser or some soap depending on how dirty it is for you. But now I'm gonna pull off the sticker and push in the badge. So let's see if Jonathan can make this on the first try, or if he will embarrass himself in front of the whole internet. Sticker off. This one looks much better than the aftermarket sticker. And like this, it only goes in one way, and I'm gonna try to fit the notches first and then the glue. Alright, I can feel it slide in. And there we go. In the manual, Saab says you shouldn't do this in too cold weather. The outside temperature here is currently 20 degrees, which is fine, but don't do this if it's winter. So there you have it, a nice looking OEM Saab badge. And in fact, I got mine for free. So twice now, last year and this year, the Saab parts manufacturer, the company is called Oreo, has actually had a drive where if you join the Saab original club, you can get one badge for free. So I joined and I got a badge for free. So even though this costs around the 300 Swedish kronor, something like 30 euros to buy, I actually got it for free by joining their club. So there might be a returning drive next year too, but this is how you get your nice looking badges on your Saab 9.5. So this has been yet another video from Trionic 7, the YouTube channel for Saab enthusiasts. Summer is coming up, which will mean fewer videos as I'm going on vacation. But still, stay tuned. We'll see you guys in the fall again. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.